What's up, friends? I hope you're doing well. Do you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if I'm live. I got a little bit of a mess. I haven't done this in a while. It has been a while for me. Let me figure out what I want to do with the chat. Usually I have my iPad, but let me just do this for now. Move this mouse over here. What is up? We got Chippies, first one, Casterman, CP, the average plinker, Dave Slinger. What's up, man? Tim Basco, no naps. Logan, outside with Shad, live in 25 minutes. What's up, Josh? Wrench with the bolts. I know we're live. Kevin, what's up, man? Lumberjack, Dave, John Hudson. What is this really happening? Yes, it is. I know it's been a while. Is my audio level okay? Am I too loud? Where do I need to be? Because it's been a minute for me. It's been a minute. Starbuck Jeff, what's up, man? Gainsey, Loud Davis, loud and clear. Very good, man. Lonnie Curtis, what's up? Lumberjack, hello from Lecanto, Florida. What's up, Jeff? I'm probably too loud, man. I get a little fired up. Casterman, audio's perfect. Great. We got a week till Christmas. It's wild. It's been an interesting year. You know what I mean? It's been an interesting year. It's so awesome to see all of, man, I have to get back into the swing of things, but it's been so awesome to see all the channels. You know, when I was thinking about this the other day, I mean, there's a lot of people going live right now. A lot of people doing new things on YouTube, taking advantage of YouTube's new tools and features that they're lowering the threshold and the barrier to entry to get into. Very, very cool, but it is tough to keep up with everybody in their different timing and their schedules and everything else. But it's been wild. I think I'm gonna have to move the chat. CP, congrats on the baby pixel. Thanks, CP. I got my first birthday card and I got a card from the Manleys from Salt Spring Island over here. Their cards right here. A lot of cool stuff, but my first card from my baby that's in Katie's belly. Good to see you, Ray Rogers. What's up? GCL, good country living. Appreciate that. CP, you're wild, man. Welcome back, Hannah. Thanks, Hannah. Appreciate it. Just working on building a hot saw. There you go. Lives have been crazy. No doubt. It's great to see everybody here. I'm going to have to move some stuff around here, maybe. I'm going to just throw that there. This was charging. We'll just set this with all the other cameras and such over here for now. I think I might bring the iPad back up. Pause this on the TV. Yeah, very cool. Thank you so much, Ann. What's up, Life in the 906? Dude, I hope you're doing well, man, too. It's great to see everyone. But it is very cool to see channels that just got started a year and a half ago starting to hit that couple hundred subscriber mark, 1,000 subscriber mark, over 1,000 subscriber mark. It's just it's a blessing. And I think that once you start seeing that and you get traction, you get some people there, you see what the power of the community, how that comes together and how those things can work for you in the relationships and friendships and all these different pieces that come into play that can just move you and change your life for the better, I guess. You know, this is very cool. We've been like burning the candle from every angle as usual, but I thought there's a lot of questions I'm getting. So for one, if you guys have questions, I'm trying to narrow down all of my communications into one spot because I get pinged on Instagram, I get pinged on YouTube and stuff like that. If you guys have technical stuff or whatever the case may be, like I'm available. I've been helping people in the background here and there, doing the best that I can with that and just chatting with people. Sometimes we strike up a 2-hour conversation. You never know. But if you want to do that, make it easier because there's other contributors in there too. Is my Discord channel. I'm not going to accept everybody forever. But like friends and people that really are working hard to get going. That's what we're working on. That's where we're gonna do, help and stuff like that. Cause I can go live in there and I can do stuff when I'm just cruising around in the evenings, getting stuff done on the computer. So make sure you guys, if you need a link or a special join or something like that, let me know. I'll get you in there. Stephen Let's Performance. What's up, man? I'm back. Tim Basco kid was screaming her head off. You ready for screaming fits? I'm ready. I mean, it's life is a blessing. The only thing the only thing that's going to be tough, things I worry about is health, making sure that's good. And just the way the world is, you guys know, we don't have to talk about it. It's just the way the world is today, like raising a kid in today's environment. Hopefully we can do a good job at keeping some of the down to earth old school ways of just, those kind of things, learning about campfires and outdoors and just, just being kind to people, things like that. So and those are the things that I want to make sure that we can do the best job we can at. Let me snooze those notifications. What's up, Brennan? What's going on? Steve, what's up, man? Great to see you. Healed heart, good country living. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Tim, it's going to be, I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, just hit me again. I'm not used to having the chat. Maybe if I unplug the monitor, I can just use this for now. I like looking at you guys versus, I should put the chat up there. It'd be a lot better, but we're over here. I didn't really think about this today. I just kind of fired it off. You would do great, baby in the May. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing is, like, we've had our nieces and nephews and over all the time. I mean, it's not like it's having your own kid. I get that, but we enjoy it. I mean, it's like that's almost like stress free. And I know, and I'm up most of the time anyway. I'm up in the evenings and stuff like that. So I know I might be getting a little less sleep, and so I'm getting stacked up now. Love it. 4 months, 19 pounds, 27 inches long and chunky. Well, the weight will knock off a little bit as they grow in. Yeah, I keep getting all these notifications. I appreciate that. So what's everybody up to for Christmas? What's everybody getting ready? Do you guys have all your stuff ready? Have you guys getting any YouTuber gifts this Christmas? Do you have any questions? I know it's last minute, but if you guys are thinking, I was going to do a video, and I was thinking of like the top things I use for YouTube, and people ask me questions on. I know some people were upgrading their gear for the new year and thinking about new phones and new cameras. I mean, it's been a tough year for the camera industry. There's been some stuff released. I think there's also been some stuff held back. A couple of the new release Sony cameras and stuff are held back right now because of the chip shortages and things like that. I still believe that the video I did a year ago, maybe, or a year and a half ago on a budget YouTube setup. I really think if you have a phone, you could get fired off really easily, get started, get set up, and get going. But I know people are upgrading. Baby Fund, Indiana Doug. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the fund. I know that I can't speak from experience in that, so I know it probably gets expensive, but we're doing some saving. We're doing what we can, and I just think that overall you make it work. So I would lose everything I have to make sure that my kid was taken care of and my family. What's the best download editing stuff for an HP, like an HP computer? Brandon, there's a bunch of different softwares out there. I know I have a list of a couple on my website on nickpixel.tv. It depends, like HP. I mean, for one, make sure that if you're going to have good editing software, like you want to, what are you filming with? I mean, there's stuff that's really easy to get started. There's stuff that has limitations unless you buy it. Some will put the logo in the screen when you do your export so that it's kind of like branded. If you're using the free copies, or they'll restrict you on, like, you can only go up to 1080. So it depends if you're filming in 4K. I know I have a couple linked. Let me just pull that up because I think it's on the gear page or something, equipment list that I use. And if you go under there, it's software like, Final Cut and Adobe Premiere, but you're probably not looking at that. You're probably thinking more like Filmora Go. I know people use Movie Maker. There's a bunch of them out there. Everyone has their plus and minuses. Your two top ones though are pretty much Premiere, which is part of the Adobe Creative Cloud suite that you're going to pay monthly for. With Final Cut Pro for a Mac, you're like $300, and that's like a one-time license deal. You can start with an iPhone, iMovie. There's a bunch of stuff. I like the Filmora though, on the go. Gainsey, what's up? Stock up. We're gonna get things together. It's moving fast. I'll tell you one thing, that the when they say it moves, time moves fast when you're by yourself and you're doing a lot of things going on and you just, day to day. But this whole window of time has moved so quick. I mean, we got little over 3 months to go. Life in 906 just got a new camera and mic. Now I got to learn how to use them. Well, hey, you know what's cool, Mike? And, I hope those work well for you, dude. It's, the GoPro is going to get you very good footage. Mostly, I mean, it's a good daylight photo, video type of camera, but you can also get that in the cool spaces to get really good shots. GoPro is pretty good. It's going to do well. Every camera has a positive and then their list of negative things. And you got to use case, you know what I mean? Between like the phone and the GoPro, the image stabilization on a GoPro is great. So that's really helpful. Most of the small cameras, though, when you think phones or GoPros or anything else, buckle under low light. So you want to have good lighting when you're filming with your GoPro. But those are going to do well for you. I'm getting new spark plugs for Christmas. Right on. Everybody can use a new spark plug for Christmas, right? I wish my kids were babies again. I love when they were small. Stephen Letts, no doubt, man. No doubt. Doug, thanks. Long time no see. Mama Taz is here. Mama Taz, great job today with the saw. That got me inspired. I'm not going to lie. I went out to the shed a little bit, froze a little bit, cleaned some stuff up. Wanted to test a few things out that I have for an upcoming video. But I did that and then went from there. Where did that go? Oh, I'm way behind here. John Hudson, loving the new iPhone 13. The iPhone 13 rocks. Yeah, no doubt. That's awesome. You got that, John. That is awesome. Consult with Frito-Lay during this chip shortage. No doubt, Lyle. Gainsey's. Good dude, man. Happy birthday. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. 40-ounce Miller Lite Fun Power Stroke, Jude. Thanks, Power Stroke, man. Always enjoy popping on your streams, brother. When I can here and there. I appreciate that. Oh, very cool. Thanks, Steven. The bunker looks great. Yeah, I might I have a little idea for maybe a TV over here to do something, but I've just been adding things as people send them, like Manly sent me a card and this nice little magnet from Salt Spring Island, which was really, really cool. So I guess this sign's metal because it stuck perfectly right there, but I've just been adding little things here and there and hanging stuff up on the wall, running out of space as usual. And they got me hot chocolate, which I was running low, and they sent me this hot chocolate from Salt Spring Island, and it was really good. And they sent me a box of it for Christmas and the holidays. They said, this should get you through winter. So many blessings to the Manleys for that. Appreciate it. Smitty's, what's up, brother? Taz, Smitty, Bushman, Butler Outdoors. What's up, Butler? How's it going, brother? Tasman. Oh, if I'm missing stuff, I'm not used to using the Mac. On the Tool Guy Ty, what's up, man? 064, the garlic today. Yeah, you did good. You did good running the first saw. I was praying at the same time too, because you're live. You want to make sure everything goes right, and you just dropped that thing and fired it right up. That was great. That was awesome. Tool Guy Diaper Money, love you, bud. Thanks, Tool Guy Ty. You guys are too much. 592 videos, no doubt, Michael. That 592, I'm in for one. We'll see what happens. Manleys are here with the big heart, always. No, that was awesome, Manleys. Every time now, it's I think of things at random times. You have, and I don't want to text people at 3 a.m. because I'll be sitting there having a cup of hot coffee or hot chocolate 3 a.m. I'll be sitting here in the bunker and I'm like, man, this is, it's just a blessing. Friendships we got. This year's been wild. I know I've been slacking on videos, but sometimes in life you just reprioritize things and you got to do what you got to do. I have a lot of videos in the works and plans, but I don't like to say oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do, and then all of a sudden not do them. So it's when things come together, and I don't like to just shoot from the hip all the time. So I like to have some thought and ones that are going to contribute. And I also know that you guys like to just see what I'm up to and things like that. So I did mess around at the motorhome this weekend. We had some nice weather that came through. It was 60 degrees, 40, 50, 60 degrees, stuff like that, which was out of the norm for this time of year. We haven't had much snow yet. Couple inches of laid. So, and then, you know, it melts and it was really warm. Then the wind blew in and the rain, and Tasman sent that right across the country, and we got it. So it's been pretty wild. But Smitty's chainsaw, your birthday, mine's Wednesday. Nice, Smitty. Well, we'll have to celebrate, get together or something like that, and run some saws, man. It's tough around this time. Everybody has family things to do and everything else, but I'd love to do a get together. I mean, I talked to Iron Horse, a couple other people. We're just thinking about, you know, what can we do to just, you know, hang out for a day or an evening or something like that. Just, you know, people that are semi close don't have to drive too far, because it's hard. It's hard for people. Wayne, let's talk motor. Let's not talk motorhomes. Wayne was telling me about his motorhome, and he's like, man, you know, the propane going through the gas, it does. I actually turned mine on just to make sure everything was working. And I just flicked the heat on the other day, and I must have left the propane tank open, which usually I close it all down. But this summer, we didn't get to use it a lot. And I don't think I used it that much at all. We go out in it from time to time. It's sitting in the driveway, but I fired it up and he turned on. So I worked in the motorhome the other night just on the computer. And sometimes just changing that environment can get you thinking. Sometimes you watch too much YouTube and you're a consumer, and then you get stuck in the, well, I should do this or I should do that or do this. And I think sometimes if you step away, change your environment up a little bit, what comes to the heart, you just kind of go with and film it, you know. And sometimes those videos aren't going to get views, and sometimes they get views. It's the more videos you upload, I guess, the more opportunity you have to build. If you want to build, some people don't care if they want to build their channel. They just like to make some connections and have fun and be part. I really think everybody should just upload a video on their channel and say, hey, somebody mentioned that the other day on the channel, was like, you almost have me pushed to the point of, I just want to upload a video and say hi, so you can put a face to the name, things like that. And that's cool too. I mean, not everybody has to build a YouTube channel. I think it's fun. And I think that after you get going and you really start to see the power of community, that's where it goes. Thanks, Good Country Living. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff. It's been a while for me on this. It's at 3 a.m. We are having our Christmas party right now. Here I am with you. Thanks, Tool Guy Ty. Well, listen, Zachary Gross, thanks, man. Good to see you again. New kid on the way. Appreciate that. I'm hoping I'm missing too many things here. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was at a Christmas party yesterday, and I mean, it's like live stream notification. Look, if you want to go live, the easiest way, I see people trying different things. Honestly, go live with StreamYard. It's StreamYard. I can link it up. It's very easy. That's really all you need, and you can connect to YouTube. You can do it. YouTube's lowering the threshold to go live from mobile. I really like the idea, like going live from the YouTube app. There's some drawbacks there, but you can go live. I mean, it's just know that that's not always something it's gonna connect you to your audience, but it's probably not going to build your. I mean, it will help you build your audience in some ways, but it's not something that I would do to try to get a lot of subscribers or watch time and things like that. I would probably, if you want to go live, talk to the people that you have, and that's what I like it for. I just don't think that lives get promoted and shared out as much, and just based on the data. And there's so many data points. I could talk about that for hours on how YouTube's systems work, but there's a lot of data points. What I would do is work on shorts, though. I'd definitely work on shorts. But let me see here. See something. If I can throw this in there. If you guys want to go live, you know, there's a StreamYard link. You can go live. If you want to join in on StreamYard, we can bring you in right now. But StreamYard's decent. On Mac, if you're on Mac, I do like Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live is a good software you can use to go live. But sometimes for live streaming, it depends what tools you want and what features you want, and how you're going to connect things. But you can definitely there's Streamlabs, OBS. A lot of people use OBS on the desktop. So if you're using OBS Studio, I could talk you through that in the Discord, whatever the case may be. We got some stuff we can help you out with. Let me get back to the chat room here. Casterman. Thanks, Casterman. I appreciate you, brother. It's fun to watch you, man, like making progress. The only thing I would tell you, Casterman, just hammer down. You're cleaning up that machine. You're getting it all ready. Like, Do whatever it takes to get that thing start getting it running. I know you're being cautious, make sure, but do whatever you got to do to get that thing running, man. Your videos, I noticed something on your channel the other day, Casterman. What's that video you had that has 9,000 some plays on it? 9,000 some plays, Casterman. Look at that. Thanks, Casterman, for all your support, though, man. I mean, a pile of support over the last couple years of YouTube. Text me. I will do that. I will do that afterwards. Proteus Patrick, did I miss him? Is he here? Stephen Letts, happy birthday. We need to catch up sometime. Dude, I know. I'm telling you, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Man, you guys are... I'm missing so many things. Wait, let's not talk. Okay, so I'm back here. I'm back here. It keeps changing. I do like this, though. I can just scroll through here really easily. But if you guys have questions, let me know. Any technical questions while I'm here and hanging out with you guys or whatever the case may be. It's very cool. I would like to know more about shorts. Can you share some tips on YouTube shorts? So YouTube shorts is a whole different animal, and TikTok's a different animal. But if I was to say, and there's a lot of investment right now going into shorts. There's a lot of things that aren't even released yet that are coming out. That's why I always tell people, like, hey, you should just, can't tell you all the things, but you should do them. Go for, so start testing your shorts and you upload shorts 1 minute long or less, 15 seconds, as short amount of time as you possibly can that gets the point across. Okay. So as fast, don't stretch it out to a minute just because you have a minute. As short amount of time as possible that gets what you're trying to get across. I would aim for something that's going to get 100% or more watch time. So engagement duration of the video. So if a user comes to that video, do they watch the whole way through, or do they rewatch it? Do they stay on it and try to figure something out, or whatever the case may be? But you want to have it, a normal YouTube video, they say on average over 50% of watch time on the video. And it's not, I guess it'd be like retention, like how long you're retaining people on that video. So on a short, you want to have high retention and leading them to other videos, things like that. There's a whole, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about that. I'll give you some tips and stuff. Man, I don't know why I keep getting all the things. Oh, Steelborn, what's up, brother? Hope you and yours have a great Christmas. That's great. I'm glad to see you. Goats Firewood and Farms. I have an ex-torque that needs a port job. Healed Heart. Everybody's networking. This is great. Gregory Odom, what's up, man? Congrats on the baby buck. Very cool, man. Hey, Gregory Odom, I still think Gregory Odom, this is one of the coolest things you were doing, dude. If anybody agrees, let him know. I thought the little mini axes were so cool. I still use this. I scratched my back with it the other day when it's here, but these were the coolest little things here. Let's see if my camera focuses. Of course it's not going to focus on that. It's a Panasonic, right? But from Gregory, man, I think about you guys all the time, just from this little gift. Very cool. I still think that was, they made those pen ones. It's like similar to the size of the pen. You guys have the pen little axe hatchet. Very similar. Only this one's like railroad spike, like heavy. That was a moment of silence. We just wanted to make sure. Dave Carlisle, what's up, brother? Hope everyone's enjoying. Yeah, that's what it's all about. We're gonna spend some time. Great to see you, Turbo T. What's up, man? Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's the cutest baby. I'm telling you, those things are autumn. It's an Odom special, right? Thank you, Nick. Love you, brother. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You should get back into making a couple of those, man. I know you have the baby. You're gonna be at home while you're watching the baby. Crank out a couple of those, man. I think those things are very cool. Those things are very cool. Living the dream. What's up? Merry Christmas. Thanks for popping in, brother. Take Sean outdoors. What's up? All right. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I averaged about 4 minutes, but my videos were too long. What was your first message? Or is that so? Time. Yeah. Any video you should always be aiming for. A good retention. Okay. That's just and a video that leads people to another video. So all these platforms, okay, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Facebook. Everything is engagement, and they're fighting too for eyeballs. So it's interesting to see how, TikTok's adding longer videos and YouTube's adding shorter videos, and I think there's a fine balance in between those. And some people may not like the shorts, and some people don't like them. It's a different style of video. I think sometimes you can use them for different things. You got YouTube stories. I think YouTube's still trying to figure that out, like with YouTube stories and how these all work together. And there's some really cool stuff on the way. If you're going to upload YouTube shorts, let me tell you this ahead of time. Because my partner manager and stuff, we were just talking about this the other day. And I got an answer for people that asked me on a live stream, man, a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago. If you're going to upload YouTube shorts, don't upload YouTube shorts from another platform. So like when you have the little TikTok logo bouncing around and stuff in your video, make sure if you're going to film your YouTube short, film it separately. And you can do it on a phone or a camera, whatever. You don't even need to do it within the app. And you can upload it directly. But film it separately so you don't have that logo embedded in there, because YouTube's not going, and especially if you want to, or you can upload, you can upload them, but that doesn't mean you're going to be qualified for the shorts. Shorts has its own fund, I guess, to make dollars right now. So if you want to make some money with your YouTube shorts, don't have third-party logos. Try to keep that to a minimum. And if you have an old one that you want to keep up, that's fine. I talked to my partner manager about that. But if you have new ones, get rid of that, the logos from third parties, because that'll disqualify you from the shorts fund. And the shorts fund will gradually evolve into bringing shorts into regular YouTube AdSense for revenue. No need to be worried. Turbo, no worries. What did I miss? I was going to go live tonight, catch up with everyone, but I'm here instead. Well, Steven, you can go live, man. Everybody can go live. I mean, everybody's going live right now. It's happening. It's happening across the board. It's a new thing. Well, it's not really new, but a lot of people are taking advantage of it now. The threshold came down for YouTube, and the requirement came down. Those got lowered, and then also people are wanting to do it, and I think it's a great thing. But I think there's a place for lives. I try not to go live all the time. I should go live more, because my core audience. I mean, my channel. The worst thing you can do is not be consistent with your channel. My channel was getting 50, 100,000 views a day this summer, and I should have been making content. I probably could have taken it to 100,000 subscribers and stuff. But things happen. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of shift your gears and do whatever else. And I never really did YouTube for like dollars and everything else. I did YouTube to meet people and create community and be a part of a community and lend some technical advice and help people. And I do a ton of things in the background to help people out and try to talk to them. And that's kind of what it's in for me. If it grows into something and it can turn, and I can tell you this, you guys have supported me, have helped me do so many more things of giving back and magnified that, because there's things I do anyway, but you've really helped me to magnify that and really change. And every time that I've talked to people, I always mention like where it's not just me. It comes from everything I've been able to create. I'm so thankful for that. I don't always have the right words, I guess. And I'm not trying to shop for the right words, but I appreciate it big time. And, Tasman said today, he's like, man, I know you're busy. And I'm busy. I don't complain. I love being busy. Like if I'm not busy, then, and you can ask anybody. I think if Wayne's still here, he can verify. Like if you get me on the phone or whatever, we start talking, it could be 2 hours. It could be an hour. And then people are like, I don't want to hold you up. I don't want to hold you up. That's what makes me tick. That's what I enjoy doing. The technical stuff, the YouTube talks, it doesn't even have to be about YouTube. It could just be power saws. It could be chainsaws, working in the shop, electrical stuff, whatever. If we can lend knowledge and help each other, you guys are friends and you make time. So you make it work. It might be 10 o'clock at night. And I know everybody respects, most people here respect everybody's time, but it's very cool to, all I'm saying is don't ever hesitate to reach out. You know what I mean? Or ping me 4 or 5 times or 6, or I'll ping you back or whatever. We'll get connected and we'll do what we got to do. But I think that the people that, what am I drinking? Red Bull. A Red Bull. Like the last thing I need is a Red Bull, really. But I like the yellow ones. I don't know why. I don't like their original Red Bulls. And it was just sitting on my desk. So, I lost my train of thought. Hope you and Susie are staying warm. Oh, they're warm now. They're out of the motorhome, but it is fun. That is fun. It's a part of, I don't know why. it is a part of. I think that was really cool. You guys are doing, Wayne, and it's part of the experience. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's you don't have to. You know, living in the motorhome is like I think it's so. Sometimes when you have less, it's more. If that makes any sense. I like my basketball shorts. CP, throw some prayers up for CP, man. He's been under the weather the last couple days, and that's never good. I check on him a couple times. Great, watch your video, David. I hope I'm not missing anybody. I hope Noel West is here. Just have a minute to stop in and wish all the best. Well, I have a minute to tell you all the best as well, Noel West. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas with your family. What? Fucking says what? I know, right? It was just the inspiration. The inspiration was there today. Now it's just I don't know what you guys want to watch. Sometimes it's kind of like I'm into so many different things. I'm not just, I'm not a niche down kind of person, okay? Like I niche in certain things. Very good at tech. It's what I do for a living. I do video stuff all day. I do technical all day, every day. And I live and breathe it. So it does get me fired up. Ask Wayne. I'm on the phone. We're talking technical. I'm in my zone. But for me, the YouTube was like a disconnect kind of from the technical, even though it's still technical, was kind of like go out and just do things that are hobbies that I'm into and things that I enjoy doing that actually fuel the fire. Like I said, sometimes change your environment. Go out there, bust some firewood, get the blood pumping, come right back inside. And now you're thinking of the next idea. That's where some of the best things happen. Snowboarding, go skiing, do something that gets you out and about. And I wouldn't be afraid to put that kind of content in your channel because I think it adds context to what you're creating and lifestyle and ideas and scenery and whatever else. I love when people do that. That could just be me. Your YouTube metrics will tell you everything about everything as far as analytics is concerned. And you can deep dive, and analytics will definitely help you. Will tell you, not from my opinion or one other person's opinion or three other people's opinions. It's a lot of eyeballs. So let's send, a lot of eyeballs, the overall person, like, did they like it? I mean, we can sit there and fight about these little things really niche down, or talk about these things that are really niche down. And it's only one person's opinion. Whereas when you put a YouTube video up, it could be a million people's opinion. If the gradual people see your video and they're like, oh, I want to like and I want to subscribe, it'll naturally happen. Things will happen. It'll barrel roll and go from there. So, I mean, if you guys have something you want me to film, I'll film it and I'll throw it on the channel. I've done some technical videos. They don't get as many views because of I didn't want to go for that. I can talk about camera. You want to talk about camera reviews? I can do those all day long. That just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't inspire me. I like to be inspired. You guys inspire me. My core audience inspires me. The people that have been here from day one, that we've built friendships. We're talking back and forth. We're trying to get together. We're having campfires, sitting around. That's who I want to be around. And if the YouTube gets bigger and bigger, you keep those core people around you. Buckin, thanks, Buckin. I appreciate you, brother. A little bobbly. Well, oh man, back at you, John and Dana. Everybody's talking. Majestic Hunter, what's up, brother? Michael White, old timers here. I'm just scrolling through right now, my friends. BBR, thank you. That man supports more people and helps more people out, and it's full circle. It's full circle. And that's what it's all about. You don't get to see, and I agree. Buckin, I think, did a video the other day about what you do in the background. There's definitely, that was a trend for a while. YouTube, like I always thought about doing that kind of stuff. Like not as a pat me on the back, but like, Mr. Beast does it, but he did it in a really unique way. But going around and being able to help people, but it's also not like, hey, look, here's what we're doing. So you do those little things here and there, but a lot of people don't see what happens in the background and things you do to help people out and the time that's invested. So I just think that, you got to take that into account. And if you haven't experienced like a YouTube channel, like growing, it's really interesting how that plays out. And basically some are just here to make a dollar, but some are here to give back, and some are here to be a part of something. Like there's so many use cases for YouTube. It's wild, but you have to it's an investment in all kinds of in all kinds of areas. So some people like to invest and heavily into building something and helping people, or I guess the short way is like give more than you take. You know what I'm saying? Like give more to the platform and and help people more than you, and that's where I think that like sometimes you don't see all that on the backside. There's a lot of channels that you don't see it, you don't know what they're doing, and there's some channels that as soon as they have the opportunity to make a buck, it's let's do it. So everybody's has their opinions on that, and you kind of got to go off the overall feeling. Watch people's videos, and that kind of gives you an idea what they're working on. But I can tell you, I'm so thankful for just everything. And more powerful than anything else, I think, is the friendships and the relationships, the phone calls you can make, and be anywhere in the country, in the world, and have a connection that can, that you can trust, that can be in the right. I think that's a great thing. Gainsey, Wayne, Renegades, what's up, Renegade? Man, it's just who you are. We love streams to inspire and bring us all together. It's what it's all. I mean, Healed Heart, it's what it's all about. Wayne Polson, thank you for all the help you've given me, Nick. It's worth a whole lot more than $20. Dude, thanks, Wayne. It ain't no big thing. It's what we do. Hope you, Mama Bellhopper. Now it's Mama Bellhopper. Okay. That's cool. I hope you guys are doing well down there. I wish I could have made the hopper stock. I wish I could have came down there. It was we had an event planned last Friday. That was I didn't get back until probably 1 a.m, 1:30, and for me to drive 7 hours. I mean, I could probably do it in 7 because I do South Charlotte in about 7.5 hours, give or take. But it would have been too much. But I'm glad there were streams and I was a part of it. I think I was on Muffler Delete's channel a few times, a couple other people. What else we got here? Thank you so much for that, though. Many blessings, Mr. Buck. I'm not good enough talker for YouTube. You know what, Goats? A lot of people can be successful on YouTube without talking. Just get creative. You don't have to be a man. Sometimes people don't look for that. As far as I try to be inspired and get some energy. I talk to my buddy CP. He's like, get fired up. You haven't done a stream in a while. I'm like, I'm trying. But if you how can I put this? If you, there's people that just do videos, top down camera, and show stuff and make it fun. Just try to find something that you want to, you can talk about it. There's so many ways. There's so many ways you can do it on YouTube, and you just find it and ask your audience, ask the people that watch you, hey, what do you want to see? And maybe some of them will tell you. If you're aiming for the fence, if you're aiming for new audience, well, then you got to find out what's searchable. Find out what's searchable. What are people searching for right now? And there's plenty of tools to do that. You can use YouTube Trends, you can use TubeBuddy, you can use vidIQ, you can use all these different tools that are available. Some you got to pay for, some are free, but I don't even think you need those. I just think you need to, if you're small, go for search. And as you get bigger and as you connect with more people, as you're winning search and volume, then go ahead and gradually connect with those people and talk to them and see what they want. And you're kind of balancing it's a constant balance between, new audience, current audience, friendships, all that kind of stuff. And there'll be people that will support you, but never hesitate to ask. GCL, Nick, you're not boring, but I got to sleep. Good night, everyone. All right. Life in the 906, Mike, take care, man. If you have to work and stuff, I know you're nonstop too, man. But hey, you're doing great on your channel, Mike. And I'm very happy to see you wanting to invest in your channel and make things happen. And like you said, you've seen people come at the same time on your channel and start and get going on YouTube. And then all of a sudden, they stop after a while or whatever the case may be, and you're still trucking. Keep pushing, man. It'll be worth it for you. I tell that to everybody. It's like it can change your life just on so many levels of people you meet and everything else. We will have it again. Maybe next time, baby will be here. I need to get one of those baby holders in the front. You know what I mean? Or I guess a backpack and the front, but I have backpacks and stuff like that, but I'm going to need to get one where the legs are hanging out and then I can walk around and do stuff. Later. Are you going to bed, Bruce? Or are you just saying later? Later. Bruce and Robin. Biggest videos are a total surprise to me. Exactly. That's the thing. I know on Casterman's channel, he has one that's like 9,000 views. It's some of the best videos will happen just, you know, being natural and doing your thing. And some, if you're fitting in your niche, and some, if they're searchable, there's all kinds of variables that'll, but I bet you if you look at the analytics on those videos, it'll tell you everything you need to know about where the people came from, who they are, what, all the stuff you should look for. And it probably has a good retention rate. What's up, Mountain Maid? Mountain Man, what's up? That was funny conversations earlier, Mountain Man. Gotta love it. The hardwood. Gotta have the hardwood. BS Small Engines, what's up, man? Good to see you here. So cool. Man, for not having a stream in a while, that's wow, unreal. How do I run a successful YouTube channel? Please help. Buckin, what I would do is pick up a camera, and you're the guy, you know what I mean? I think you have a great personality. Buckin, first off, maybe we'll do the old, you know, sell me this pen, you know, where they hold the pen up and it's like, sell it to me. And it's like, sell me this glass of water. Well, you're thirsty and you need some water. Here you go. No, dude, man, Buckin, your channel, I'll tell you what, the best part about that, of your channel, and I talk about it to people all the time, is the ability that, and I talk about this to brands and businesses too, but I mean, you can be a regular dude in a garage with a truck, a chainsaw, whatever your hobby is, and you can be a regular person. I consider, I mean, you get what I'm saying by regular, but like, you can just be an everyday person and have a niche or a hobby or a thing you like or something you want to contribute to the world, and you can pick up a camera and you can talk to it and you can upload it to YouTube, and it doesn't really cost you anything if you don't want it to. As you evolve, you might want to invest in it, but you can basically get started and you can make it whatever you want it to be. And I think that is so cool that everybody starts with 0 subscribers. Everybody has fought through the same battle of building their channel, and everybody's gone down different paths and had to turn around and come back to the beginning and go over here, and this doesn't work, and things don't work. And if you're filming it, it's logged, it's there. So, I mean, that happens. But you have people that'll support you through whichever direction you're trying to go and help push you forward. And sometimes just that motivation. I think that's, you know, if you only need motivation to get going and get started, like if you're looking for buzzwords or people to be like, yeah, just do it. Don't do it. Don't waste your time, because like, it's not worth having, you know, there's a difference between like inspiring and like something that just makes you feel good. But you have to have the fire inside that really makes you want to do it. And you have to want to do it. So when it gets tough, you also still have to want to do it. Actually, you don't have to do anything, but you can just, if you have it in you and that's what you want to do, and that's your target, you just go and push and make it happen. And you go through different things and you network along the way. It's if you go to a social networking event, not on social media, but if you go to like a networking event and you stand there like this in the corner and go for the free food and have a cocktail and you just stand there, you're not going to make any connections. So you make connections, you have conversations, and conversations lead to more conversations. And that's what happens on YouTube. And you start having conversations with everybody. I don't know if this makes any sense to anybody, but, and if you're shy, take the step to, you know, I always love getting people out of their element and say, network, you know, come over here, let's talk, you know, maybe it's somebody that is quiet and you get them out of their element and talk to them a little bit. And then you find out like, oh, this is what they do. Oh, this is unbelievable. Things happen. But I'll tell you what, Buckin, your channel is definitely something that is a prime example of just being able to pick up a camera, a GoPro, and start going and just make videos, thousands of videos. People have done it faster than Buckin, friends. People have built bigger channels faster. People have built them slower. Everywhere in between, we all start at 0 and you're all going through a different path. And there is faster ways to grow sometimes, but the fastest way is not always. It's not always going to build you the friendships and the relationships you want. And sometimes it barrels out of control. I had some videos that got a lot of views. I got a lot of subscribers. They're not always here. You know what I mean? Those numbers are just there. They're just a number. I'd rather have 500 people that are right beside me than 10,000 or 20,000 that aren't, or that are just there. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of, you bounce around. Mountain Man, Mountain Maid, Mountain Man. Eminem, we're gonna call you from now on. For the mini pixel, I love y'all. I love you too, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You are a funny guy, Bucking. Thanks, Mountain. This guy's hot. I'm fired up. I am fired. Like, this is like the release of like. I have to. I struggle too, friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot on the plate. Sometimes I need that you know, the it's not the fire I want to. I get upset when I don't do live stream, but I wonder sometimes if like, is this what people want to watch? Like, I'm in the bunker just freaking chilling out, or should I go out and do something? Should I fire up some sauce? Whatever the case may be. Like, I always like to do something that's like, that's inspiring both sides. You know what I mean? That's gonna, like, I could be fired up in here and talk about whatever. I get going. It's just, I'm asking. I'm not too prideful to say, like, I don't have like all the answers. I mean, I know tech and stuff like that, but it's always an interesting thing. And what do people watch? Or should I just pop on randomly? Am I clouding people's timelines because everybody's going live or everybody's uploading videos? And I feel bad when I don't upload videos, but I also like to upload videos that are meaningful and things like that. Like my last video, that was meaningful to me. I don't care if anybody watched it in this whole world. The fact that people did and commented really made my heart warm. But I did that just because, like, I want my baby to look at that someday and be like, wow, you guys were making a video about it. I think that's just to me, I think that's a little thing that could be cool for YouTube. Share it with your family and friends, things like that. I think it's a powerful thing. You asked for it. I'm a wallflower. Loud Davis, you came up at the event in Ohio and then you disappeared. Who else? Sam or why am I going blank right now? Warren. What's his freaking YouTube channel name? I can't think of it. Sauce Surgeon. What am I talking about? Sauce Surgeon came up. Lyle came up. Event in Ohio, and you know, Sauce Surgeon was just like, you know, I'm usually a quiet person, and I'd normally just come in and say hello and probably just mosey on and do my thing. I'm like, you're hanging out with us today, brother. This is what we do. Lyle, you should have did the same thing. I mean, I know everybody was moseying around, but you don't have to be the wallflower. You don't have to sit back. Like, if you feel like that'll eat you up too. If you're quiet and you don't want to say anything, or you're worried about, I wouldn't worry about those things. I think we all hold ourselves back in our own minds from time to time. I do it. Probably most of you do it. I think, and it's easy to give advice, and sometimes you got to take it. I realize I got to take advice too. It's a lot easier to help another channel grow. I enjoy being in the background and just helping people and doing what I can and firing off all these different things and websites, whatever the case may be. I enjoy that. It's what I do. But you know, it's a learning process. But I've never been afraid to go out and say, like, hey, I'm Nick. Nice to meet you. Like, what can we do? Like, what's up? How can I help you? I think that's if that's the only thing holding you back, you just go out there and do it. But I know that, like, Ted, and you know, when he came up and he was talking, and I'm like, hang out, dude. You don't have to. I wanted to buy him lunch. He went away and got food by himself. Like, you just, especially, at least I can only speak for myself, but I think it's very cool when people come up and you want to hang out with each other, or somebody comes up and introduces themselves and says, hey, you know, I've been watching your channel, or whatever. I think that's a cool thing. Don't be afraid to do that kind of stuff. And anytime I'm somewhere, if you guys see me out at an event or whatever the case may be, if we do a buck and stock, you be right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll have conversations all day. That's what it's all about. That's what the campfire, the spirit fires are all about. You know, I talk to people on text. It's hard with the YouTube. That's why I'm trying to dial into Discord and everything else of where I communicate the most, because I'm on that and I have to keep it streamlined for my process. And there's WhatsApp and all these other things. And that's hard sometimes to bounce around. You forget about something over here and the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. So unified communications, you got voice, video, everything else. So, but definitely don't be afraid to, I think for most YouTubers, like, there's some that maybe not as thoughtful, or all these guys, but anybody that's doing this kind of stuff is going to love to talk with their audience. I think you should, at least, and spend time with their friends and make new relationships and see how we can help one another. Andrew Scott, congrats on the bun in the oven. Thanks, Andrew. You're always out there, man. And I got I want to do something special for Christmas. I wanted to I might be delayed a couple days in that because I got a better idea than the original idea. But we are going to do something. So I want to just make sure that you guys are subscribed and make sure you hit the bell. I'm going to work on something here, definitely for 2022. And I know that I think one of the most inspiring things for me was to see channels. This is just speaking for me, was to see channels that put in effort all year and kept going and continue to go. And I want to bring in the next couple creators and the next couple people that, if you guys know a new channel, at least in the interim, tag me, tag me with a new channel. If you guys are I'm not saying new, like I have 1,000 subscribers, but like a new channel, 100, 200 subscribers, whatever the case may be, 100 subscribers, 10 subscribers, whatever, because it was really exciting to see, maybe out of 30 or 40, 50 channels I talked to, 5 or 6 here crushed the 1,000, 2,000 subscriber mark. But definitely stay in touch with me. And I'll stay in touch with you on this kind of stuff. So I have some ideas because you guys know I like to do things and give back. I did let my channel go like this. Prime example right here. If you get that ball rolling, make videos, because when the ball's rolling is the best time to get going. If you start getting the ball rolling and then you stop, you can look at my channel metrics and it's going to go whoop, right down to the bottom. It's okay. You just get back up and get going. Shab, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I was running the gums. It's too wet. It's you, brother. It's not what you do, at least for me. No, exactly. Yeah, so definitely. It's that's what it is about people. I'm about people. I don't care if you have 1 subscriber. I was some people's first subscriber. I know that for a fact. I subscribe because I want to see what they put up. It makes no difference to me whether you have 1 subscriber or 200,000 or 900,000, whatever the case may be. It's funny because I've tested some bigger channels and I'm talking bigger channels like let's say million plus. And it's interesting that the people that you can strike conversations with that respect you, because it's not a subscriber number thing, but you can have good conversations with big channels, and then some that just they got so big they don't even care about you anymore or anybody. It seems I could be wrong. They could be ignoring me or whatever else, but it's really interesting to see that. And how I know that has to be tough because it's tough when you get going, but I feel like I stay in touch with people that are definitely like texting or email or whatever else. Some people just email from across the world and check in. I know that it definitely gets tough, but you try to do your best to, engage with people and especially when you have, but it is what it is. I don't know. Some people just don't care. I would like to say that if my channel ever made it big, that I would find a way to have good communication with at least the core people on my channel or the people that support you day in and day out. Andrew, thanks. You're going to do a reveal on the baby girl, right? So we're not going to know what it is. It's going to be a surprise. So we're just kind of going with the flow on that. We thought it'd be exciting just to get. It doesn't matter to us. I mean, we're blessed either way. Baby comes out healthy and everything like that, and we pray for that every day. And it's just going to be a surprise. And then once it's here, I'll be doing my live streams with the baby carrier. I just got to get to the point where the baby can hold its own head up, where, you have to hold the head to stabilize it. You know what I mean? But we'll have the baby carrier here, and then we'll just do the live stream, or maybe like an over the shoulder. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Renegades Garage up to 465 subs now, growing slow, but growth is it all happens how it happens. It can take off at any point in time. You just keep contributing. That's the thing. But it's still, where were you at a year ago or 2 years ago, or when you first got started? Or what connections have you made? What relationships have you made? Have you had fun with it? Has it ignited the fire a little bit? That's the things that matter. Had to talk mom on the phone. I'm back. Good to see you back, John. Hanging in Steve. Where's Steve at? 2022 isn't going to start well. Wife lost her job, but we have to keep it rolling. Steve, it's all, you can get hit from. You don't seem like the type of person that's gonna sit back and just sit there. I don't think that's in your blood. So I think you find you find the best way to maximize your time and what you're putting into, and knock out as many projects as you can. I think that, you know, when push comes to shove, you persevere and you get through it. That's never fun. That's never fun. But we all get hit from all these different angles. You just got to keep hammering, dude. Knock out things as fast as you can and deliver on everything that you want to deliver on. And that you know what I mean? Just knock the things out, because it'll all work itself out. That's, you know what I mean? It's just, it's tough, man. The world right now is not the, I'm not necessarily, I'm a hunter. I'm a fisherman. I like to go outdoors. I like, you know, my rifles and outdoor stuff and just things, you know. I'm not real happy with where YouTube is, the world, everything else. But like, I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. We don't have to make the chat about that kind of stuff or nothing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You keep the channel family friendly. You have fun. You do what you got to do. There's ways to make it happen. Do I agree with everything that the world's, you know, the social media platforms get along with? No. But this place here, most valuable platform out there, above all, and it's a place where I met all of you, and we will keep YouTube. And I like YouTube. I think it's the most powerful platform out there. Casterman, Mama Caster, dude, Casterman, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Look at that video, Casterman, the one that you have 9,000 views on, and talk to me about it. Andrew is leaving, I think. I see somebody match. I'm probably missing. Bye, Butler. Butler Outdoors. I got to run. Love y'all. Thanks, Butler. Appreciate you, man. You're doing good for me. I was just trying to be cool like Buck, and turned out I wasn't even chilling. Goats. I see you're throwing the axes and stuff like that. I just watched a video, I think, on your channel today. But Goats, just do what you enjoy, man. You know what I mean? Just keep making videos. Who cares where it goes? If you're having fun making videos, make videos. It'll definitely come full circle. People are out there to help you, man. People are out there. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. You know, hey, Nick, give me a video idea. Ask the community right here. What would you guys like to see me do? Take a look at my channel and tell me what I can do. I'm sure you might get more advice than you want, but at the same time, just, you know, don't be afraid to do those things and try stuff. But if you're into something and it inspires you, just do it. Just make it happen. Hello, analytics in the tank right now where I've been moved. McDaniel Saws. Well, let's talk about it, man. Tasman. Cottrails hunting and trapping outdoors. What's up, buddy? I love some pointers. Look, if you want, just ping me. Ping me through my website, nickpixel.tv. Ping me a YouTube link. Make sure I know what your channel is. So I'll just take a look at it and see what I can find out and see if I can help you. But there's a pile of work out there too, Steven. There's a pile of work out there. If the business time isn't right for the business right this second, there's a lot of people hiring, paying decent money. If you got to do that, it's hard to work for somebody. I know that. I welded for 5-6 years of my life. But sometimes, yeah, I had to weld because you have to, I don't mind doing hands. I actually enjoy hands-on stuff sometimes where the brain doesn't have to go as crazy and you go out there and pump out. I don't mind that stuff. And trade jobs are going to be big, I think, because we're losing that connection. I think that, we've lost a lot of, you know, I had a person thank me on a generator video today, was like, hey, this video is really thought out. Well, I try to think about the use cases of like, what are people using this for? I think a generator right now with all the things going on in the world, I think it's a good thing to have. I just probably killed you guys with the clap there, but I get fired up. You know, try to think of things that are going to help the world. Entertainment, education, experience, whatever that you can lend and go for it. But Steven, there's a pile of things out there. If you got to shift gears a little bit just to freaking make some money and take care of the family, you do that, and you keep the YouTube going, you build the YouTube, but you got to pick something and go right into it. My goal from day one is to make someone's day that much better. It only takes one. It takes one comment when you're having a bad day. It takes one inspiring comment or just a nice thing that you know that somewhere on the planet you help somebody do something, and that is what it's all about. Part of it, one of the reasons. There's a million reasons. How about it, Kim Wilson? Is there a million reasons? Casterman, wild man. See you, Andrew. Be safe. Be careful. Made some good friends since April of 2020. There you go. Thanks, buddy. Casterman, Lyle Davis. Take care, Casterman. Uncle Casterman. Uncle Winnie. When times get hard, we need to keep pushing through. Sucks, no money coming in right now. Well, then quit super chatting, Steven. You don't do that. You don't got to do that stuff. How's the wife feeling? Lyle Davis says she's feeling good. She had a couple like things with the nerve, like in the middle of her sleep. She woke up bawling the other night because she had so much pain. She asked the doctor, it's like it's normal, like there's a shift or something in the. But other than that, she's doing well, and you know, definitely growing, and baby's growing, and heartbeat's normal and everything else. So we just pray a lot and get through it. But she's doing really well, and thankful for that. I just got to get her to slow down a little bit, and she's still doing a lot of things and helping out a lot of people and doing things. And I'd like to see her just not slow down, like she has to get exercise and do all that kind of stuff. But I just want to see her like relax a little bit and just kind of not have to go as crazy, or like you don't have to be like, this is your time now a little bit. So like, however that works, that's what I'd like to see. Be right. What's up? I hope you're doing well. Got to run. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Wayne Polson. This YouTube community is a refuge from the craziness in the world. We're a real influence and make a positive. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's great. Have fun making videos. Thanks for asking that, Lyle, though. I appreciate it. Noel, take care, man. Merry Christmas to you if I don't talk to you before. Happy holidays. Was that the first? No, just how cool is that? We are connecting with friends all across this globe. So cool. I'm a professional mason. I love cutting trees, masonry, tear. So yeah, that's the thing. Goats, you know what I mean? It's like I don't always want to come home and being a mechanic or something, and then coming home and working on a car, unless it's like a custom car or something like that. But it's something that like, but if it's in your blood, you still love doing it, but you're kind of like, well, I don't want to do this every day. So it's it's interesting to change it up a bit, and sometimes like I enjoy the outdoors and stuff. I never thought filming it would be cool. I think of all the times when I was cutting trees down and doing everything else, and just all the other things that I've been, worked on and stuff over the years. I'm like, why didn't I film these things? Like YouTube. I mean, I stunted motorcycles for a while, like crotch rockets. I was into that for a while, like rolling stoppies at 100 mile an hour and riding wheelies for 6 miles long. Craziness. Now I wouldn't do that probably. I'd still do it today if I had, but I got rid of the bikes because, it's just, but if YouTube existed back then and we didn't have, I have videos on camera phones that are like this big of doing all kinds of stuff. But if it existed back then, man, why didn't, I wish I could have filmed it. All these different channels have helped my positivity, lifted my spirits up. That's great, Steve. And Steve, I see you in the community all the time. All the time supporting channels and helping people out. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what it's all about. I got on Iron Horse on the phone. What a great guy. I found him through watching Buck and YouTube. Definitely awesome. Exactly. And you get help, and these people, they'll spend their time with you. They'll spend their time. It's some of it's a passion. Some of the times you give yourself away more than whatever will come in, but it's also like, that's how it goes a lot of times. You know what I mean? When you're into something, like a guy like Iron Horse, like if he can help you out with a saw and it's in him to like help you out with a saw, a guy like Bucking, where it's in him to like, I want to help people like across the world with their tree work, with their filing, with whatever the case may be, just get their heads up because I've been beat down and I want to help people keep their heads up. How do you go wrong with that? Is making people feel better, or making, helping people out and doing it on a wide scale. And I can tell you, if you want to change the world, it takes some dollars to do that. Okay. And sometimes you got to lend on the, I believe in this person and this is what I want to see them do. And I want to help them as best as I can, whatever that help may be. It could be, sharing the video, it could be liking, it could be a comment, all those little things that help, that help push the channel to get bigger. If you want to see that channel, if the channel is going to succeed, it's going to be because a lot of people wanted to see it succeed. And that's what it comes down to. And what you can do as that grows and gets bigger, I don't care if you're a small channel or not, as it gets bigger, you'll see the more your channel does overall, the more you'll be able to do with it. And I think it's like no different than it's a business. I don't like to say it's a business. Like it's got to be YouTube doesn't have to be a profitable business. It can just break even. It could be negative. Most YouTube channels are in a negative. People look at their camera equipment, everything else they bought. But it's also like, well, what comes out of it, and what do you do with it? And as you build it, and you can see the channels. You guys know what I'm talking about. You see the channels, they're all in it for what they want to do, and that's great. But there's also investment in that too. So a lot of people don't see the numbers on behind the scenes and what people do behind the scenes and what it costs to do these things. It's a crazy world. There's 100 variables, and some people will just pick one or two that they see in the top 2 variables and see it. That's everybody's going to be different. That's the world we live in. It's not worth fighting about, though. It's not worth, getting in a tussle over it. You support, you watch, you engage with the people that you like. And no different than in life. You're going to be, if somebody doesn't like you, I'm going to be distant a little bit. You know what I mean? And people that you want around you, you keep around you. And you do what you can to keep that two-way street. Two-way street, like the Manleys always say, going. Joe, diapers and formula. Thanks. You guys are killing me with this diapers and formula. You guys, oh, man. Oh. So I'm going to be selling my chainsaws on eBay tomorrow. We got to buy a diaper and formula. No, we're hoping it doesn't come to that. We're hoping I'll sell the chains first and then the bar, and we'll pick it apart. I'll have a piston for sale. No, it's going to be wild. It's an experience. I can't speak on it, so I don't know yet. But I'm excited. You know what I mean? I'm scared, and I'm excited, and I'm not really scared like in a bad way though. Don't take it like a bad way. I'm scared like like. A good, is there a way to be good scared? You know what I mean? Where you're just kind of like, right before I play hockey, you know what I mean? You get on the ice and you're like, is this going to be the best shift in my life? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You guys, you probably figure out words to say it better than me, but help people and have fun. Dana Hutt's great to build others up and succeed. No doubt. Thanks, Super Chatters. Is Nick going to be a dad? Yes, I am, Josh. And March, Brandon, Steve, thanks, Super Chatters. No doubt, a lot of hardwood guys don't care for my software. I know, Mountain Made. It's Mountain Made. Eminem. It's crazy over there. Dude, Tasman's. I wish I had a clip of that video today when Tasman grabbed it and was like, "I'm gonna bust this big wood with my little tiny axe here. I'm gonna get this boy's axe here. I'm gonna bust this big." I don't do that. That was the most classic part of his video today, aside from Mama Taz running the saw. That was great, where he's like, that's just not my thing. Nobody takes an axe and says, let's bust the biggest piece of wood. It's just not. Yeah, I get it. Oh, man. I mean, the West Coast wood does split easier, though. Diapers and for you. Buy stock now. I know, right? Oh, man. A lot of hardwood guys. Does Bucking like chainsaws? Do bears hoop in the right? So cool. It's not that bad. My kids are. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of worse things. I mean, you can't. I'm not going to complain. You're not going to hear me complain about that kind of stuff. You're also not going to hear me complain about things I don't have, because if you want them, you go work hard and you go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Some barn down action. Love it. Congrats, goats. Just because unknown territory. Yeah, exactly. Unknown. Yeah, exactly. Instincts. Yeah, first child, Renegade. Yep. Expecting child around 4th of July. Oh, nice, goats. Congratulations, brother. He'll do just fine. The only thing in the world doesn't come with instructions or children. Joe, you are right on that, brother. You are right on that. Life-changing. And it's just, it's not like when I grew up, we had the crank start lawnmowers and things like that. And, you grounded out the spark plug to shut the lawnmower off a lot of times because there was the on and off switch didn't work. There's no hand. Nowadays, you can't do a lot of anything. So it's like, if I hand my pocket knife to my kid, I'm going to jail. So you've got to, it's going to be, but I still think kids have to learn. You know what I mean? I think they got to learn campfires and learn that stuff. And it's, I don't know. I'm not a parent yet. So, I mean, I guess I kind of am, but you guys get what I'm saying. I haven't had the experience. So I don't want to, anyway, I don't know. Just exciting. And the people around us, just a blessing. Got this little book. Very cool. 8:47. All right, we're going to hang out for a few more minutes. Sunday night. Short week for most of you, hopefully. We got to do something this week, though. We have to. It's Christmas. We're gonna find some time. We're gonna make some time. That's what it's all about. And it feels really good to be back on here for live. It really does. Does anybody else have any questions? Like YouTube question, whatever else? Anything? Just anything else that's fun and exciting. I wish I had some. There's so many. Josh Hickey getting ready to do some things with his axe handle business. So that's a great thing. There's I didn't even go hunting this year yet. I'll maybe go late season, but I just haven't had the time. Definitely want to get out in the woods at some point, even if it's taking the camera out and filming with the camera. That's really, I'm happy with that. But outdoor hunting pack, Christmas gifts. I'm trying to think if there's anything that stands out here that's technical or anything that I would suggest for YouTube. But we're going to do some other videos on that stuff. But it's great to have you back and alive. Chippy, Nick, can you send me more subscribers? Josh, it's probably you. Well, there's no way to like send subscribers. You know, people could check out your channel, but you want to make content that that'll attract people to your channel. So you guys are welcome to go see Josh Brandenburg, and which is Wrench and the Bolts on YouTube. But it's kind of like it's one of those things you kind of promote yourself by just not promoting yourself, I guess, Josh. And like, I'll help you. Ping me because your messages go to spam a lot, which means you might be messaging a lot of people. I don't know, but they always go to my spam box. But email me, Josh, or I'll email you because I have your information. But we'll connect, man. I'll show you how like things that'll help you to really get a few people to your channel. And I hope you had a great year, man. A great like holiday season because I know you get fired up, man. And you're a pretty positive kid. You're a pretty positive kid. No, you're okay, Josh. You're all right. No worries, brother. But I want you to get people on your channel that want to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's hard because you get shout outs from people. I get shout outs from people sometimes, you know, like, but some people stick and some people don't. And sometimes you just have numbers and the numbers don't mean anything. It's all on who you have connected, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you want to, you have what it takes, brother, as far as you lend a lot of, how do I put this? Like positive vibes that you can feel in a channel or feel in a video when you talk to people. Like you're happy about some of the most core things in life, which is like a beautiful thing. So share that kind of stuff, man. Like, you know, you less maybe videos and maybe a little bit longer, maybe a day in the life of Josh. I think that would be cool. Like just the things you wave to people driving down the street. Like there's kindness and that goes a long way, man. And I think people will see that. So I know you're checking in all the time on the YouTube, but there's probably some ways that'll help you. And I'll help you with that, brother. I mean, we'll all help you. We'll all, you know, comment and do whatever else. But I think we could help you with that, man, to where you get some people that will definitely want to be a part. And we should have you on the stream again and talk about that sometime, Josh. We should do that again. Ported saw, phones in the pocket since 2 her ported saw running. Few days of hunting season. I'm gonna go hard for a big bull elk, dude. I put in for an elk tag for like 9 years now in Pennsylvania, so I should win that lottery any day now between now and the next 10 years. Make a video after be part of it, dude. You should make good country living, dude. Flip, make a video, brother. I love. If you guys get inspiration out of this in some way, shape, or form, and it fires you up to go out and turn the camera on, that's a great thing. And if you have questions on that kind of stuff, I'm going to do my best to be here to help. That's what it's all about. You need to get out hunting. You're going to enjoy it, especially if kiddo enjoys it too. Oh, definitely. Hunting, fishing. You just do it. Pokey, take care. I love you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Josh, you have to come so far with your channel and your comfort in front of the camera. Exactly. And you want to focus on that. Just make videos. Think of a video that like, what would make people smile today? And I know you do that all the time because you just fire it off the hip and go live. But maybe less lives, Josh, because lives won't build your channel I'm not saying that's every case, but let's say generally a live isn't going to build your subscriber base. And YouTube only sends so many notifications out a day. So try to think of more like record a video and then upload it. And maybe make it top. We'll talk about it, Josh. Whatever we can do to help you, brother. Goats, going on the photos, kids, Merry Christmas. I really don't talk in my videos. Maybe I should start. Making them for myself to look back in 20 years and get a bunch of subscribers. Yeah, if you get them, cool. Yeah, you don't have to talk in all of them, but sometimes you give some context of what you're doing or whatever case. We'll have to look at it. But Joe's here. You're right, Buckin. Absolutely. Tasman and Josh. I mean, really don't. Yeah. So we're all caught. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but yeah. I mean, you just kind of go with the flow and do what you got to do. Do what inspires you. Do what makes you happy. Share something with the world. Try to give more than you take, kind of thing, and it'll gradually grow. And it only takes a few videos to really get going. It usually hits you after a few videos where you're just kind of like, hey, this is fun. People won't always understand why you're doing it. Most people don't want you to succeed unless they've already succeeded for a lot of times. Not saying, you get what I'm saying. I'm not afraid to tell my thoughts, but it's kind of like, it's interesting to see how that comes together. You know what I mean? But it's crazy the amount of support you will get, and focus on the people that are supporting you and not the people that aren't supporting you, I guess, and just keep going. And if you have a dream, how many people told like Elon Musk and people like that, like, dude, there's no way you're going to do, you're out here. Watch me. Right. So, proof is in the pudding. Just hammer down. And, people will be there along the way. Some people come, some people will go. Some people will fake support you. Some people will do whatever they can, take the shirt off their back for you. You're going to have that in anything you do in life. But we do need to have a get together at some point. Michael White, old timer. Hi, Joe. Where's Joe? Oh, Joe Rainey. Okay. Go live. Going live is more important than going down. That is true. If you start making YouTube videos, don't do what I did. All right. So you can take my advice on certain things, but only take bits and pieces. You take bits and pieces from everybody you see. Do not make videos, get your channel rolling like this, and then stop making videos. Bad move. But you'll recover. And I don't like cameras. I'll tell you what, most people, that's the biggest thing. So it's interesting. On live stream, people are like, Nick, you should go live all the time. It's no big deal. You're your own worst critic most of the time. When's the last time you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I'm such a good looking person. Oh my God. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got a fight with the razor. Man, I can't go live. I got this hoodie on. Should I wear a suit? Does that make it more professional? Should I bring out I'm just me. You know what I mean? Like, just be you. Like, I love being in a hoodie and jeans and a t-shirt. That's me. But you dress differently for work. I'm normally in a polo t-shirt and whatever else, and jeans and boots, whatever, work boots. But I like to be comfortable, and some of the most comfortable clothes, like real leather, real boots, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just, sometimes you have to drive a Lambo to get attention. I don't need a Lambo. I'd probably have 5 trucks, but everybody has a different taste and a different thing on what they do. Thanks for hosting another amazing live. Yeah, we're going to jump off here. It's 9:00. It's Sunday night. I want you guys to crush the week. We got a couple more days. I want you guys to have, spend as much time with your family and friends and people around you as you can this Christmas. If you have to put down YouTube for a second, put down YouTube for a second. You know what I mean? You just come back and leave a comment the next day or whatever. But spend some time. I do like that. I did see Thanksgiving. A lot of retail stores were closing down for Thanksgiving, and it's good to see that coming back a little bit. But sometimes you got to spend time. And if you don't have a lot of family and this is your place, then spend time here. But by all means, do what you can to have a great Christmas and a happy holidays. We'll do something before Christmas. Maybe Buck and I will jump on. Maybe a couple of us will get together, either in between this Christmas, New Year's week or whatever. We'll try to do something fun and put something together. I do have a great plan for 2022. Not a great plan. I just have some ideas for 2022 that I'd like to share with you guys and help out in the channel and do some things for some people, like we always do here. And you guys have seen a lot of that, and some more technical stuff and just whatever we're getting into. It's gonna be a good time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and tweet this out. And just do as no, I'm just kidding. whatever makes you happy. Phone a friend. They'll use a couple lifeline, whatever, put it on your community tab. Make sure you add in, you get what I'm saying. 2057. It's all good. It's all good. The Brownells savings deal ends 30% off at midnight, in case anybody needed that. Don't waste time, they say. And the Microsoft store has digital gifts, according to my spam inbox. Anyway, who's all left here? Put a big thumbs up in the chat. Put a Christmas tree. Put a Christmas tree in the chat. People that are having a tough year. I know there's a lot of people. Big shout out. I'm small, so I can't really give like big shout outs, but the Harmless Farmer, Andy, make sure you guys pray for that guy. Just going through a lot, and he won't ask, but you do those things. If anybody needs those prayers and love, whatever, try to inspire, try to cheer people up, and be there if they need it. My buddy CP, make sure you guys think of him, because he might have the thing that's going around there, so we don't know yet, but keep those kind of people in your prayers. I know it's been a crazy year, rough year for people. So just keep a lot of people in your thoughts and prayers that need it. Merry Christmas, Indiana Doug says. Yep, Christmas trees. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you guys email me though, definitely let's connect. Let's get this conversation going. Feels good to be back. Love you guys. Dana Hudson, we got Christmas trees. Don't put too many Christmas trees in the chat, because Buck and it's all chainsaw people. That was so bad. It was so bad to do that. Oh man, all the chainsaw guys were like, well, there's a tree. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Listen, I hope you guys have a great holiday. If I don't talk to you, or if I don't see you on the next thing, many blessings to all of you. And that's it. I think that's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got today. But there's more. I love you guys. Be well. I don't even know how to shut the stream down. It's been forever. If you guys have questions and you guys want to live stream on your channels, hit me up. You know what I mean? I'll help you. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? I gotta quit saying that too. Look, all the trees. Now everybody's snowmen. Yeah, snowball fight. I like it. Love you. Ignore the text. I ignored it, Wayne. You can't text me when I'm on a stream. No, I'm just kidding. Wayne wants help right now. He said, stop the stream. I need some help. No, I'm just kidding. Wayne, many blessings to you. You guys, thank you. Thanks for firing up the chat. Thanks to all the super chatters, people who supported me, not just today, all the time, in many different ways. Support me even via calls, texts, fire me up, tell me a bunch of crap that I need to hear sometimes, that just, you know what I mean? And also bust my, you know what I mean? Sometimes people bust my butt and say, dude, get on the tube, YouTube, do it. You have to. And I know that. But I love you all. You guys are crazy. Look at that. Sending prayers. Family. Fix it. Right on. End the stream. And it's over. Maybe. Maybe not. Love you.